think in this new season, Monroe's going to be more of like, not a leading post, but have to be more supportive of what Nick's doing, or is he going to try and calm him down? How do you see his approach?
I think so. I think it's pretty much going to be like a manage the guy who, if he's not careful, is going to just blow his own life to smithereens because he's completely at the end of his rope. So there's an element of take care of your friend so he doesn't destroy himself. And also, I think there's going to have to be an element of like protecting myself from getting into crossfire.
Anything new on the marriage front? Any babies or anything planned?
You know, I think it would be really fun, but I think they've got a lot of fish to fry narratively.
Right.
And I don't think there's room right now. You know, I don't know. Anything can happen. But my sense is there's just too much going on to like throw another baby into the mix.
Makes sense. The other cast members were saying they see this season as kind of a reboot. Do you see it that way?
Oh, totally.
Okay.
Here's my take on that angle. Here's my angle on that angle. We're doing two things at once. One is we're going to resolve or at least reintroduce elements that we lost the thread on in season 1 and 2, which involve, I think, some of the keys, the coins, some of the map stuff, which I think hardcore fans who've been around from the beginning will really appreciate going back into that. And at the same time, Chavez, Elizabeth Rodriguez, the brilliant and beautiful Elizabeth Rodriguez from Orange is the New Black, is coming back, and she works for the FBI, and she's vested. And that return, her return, opens the door to a whole new storyline. So we're doing two things. We're going into new territory, and we're dealing with stuff from the past that is unresolved. I think this is going to be a really good year. I'm not just saying that. I know everybody says that every year. Everyone's like, it's the best season ever. But I think it is. I think last season we kind of lost our way, personally. I feel like there were a lot of blind alleys. There were a lot of like 3 or 4 or 5 episode starts that never kind of went anywhere. I mean, look, I'm also blinded by being so involved that I can't see the forest for the trees. So I don't know what I'm talking about, except this is my sort of my snake brain memory of the thing was like it was a little bit weird. Like, for example, season 3 had the story arc of the marriage, you know what I mean? It went from here to there. It started out, we got a proposal, and then it ended in a marriage. Like, it had a, I feel like last year was like all these little mini arcs that kind of, some of which didn't go anywhere. However, this year I think that's why people are calling it a reboot. You know what I mean? I think certain storylines have been sort of trimmed, and then and to make room for new stuff.
You're still going to be actively involved. I mean, your storyline is part
I don't know what
of the
my
big
storyline is going to be. All I know is they're not they ain't writing me out.
Yay.
Knock on wood.
Your character is often comedic relief on the show. What's it like playing that? I mean, obviously you're very good at it. So I mean,
you don't think of it as comic relief. You just think of it as the way this guy lives, and the way that I live is, you know, things take me by surprise very easily. But then I'm also, once I get into it, I'm like, I'm good to go. It's just the way I am. It's just the way Monroe is. He's just someone who thinks in a particular way, sees the world in a very particular way, and it winds up being funny, but it's not trying to be funny. Although, I think when I do try to be funny, it's usually very corny and maybe not funny. So what's funny is the not trying to be funny, because I think I do have a very silly sense of humor, Monroe. So, and to answer your question, it's fun as hell being a comic relief. It really is. I got some great stuff to say.
Thank you.